Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Hey, Mickey rolls by the minute, thinking in and out of the box. Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Oh yeah. So let's get into it. Don't you wanna do it? Listen every day, 'cause he got something to say. Funny little chatterbox. Mickey talks.
Yes, it is Mickey Talks. I'm so excited for today's show, Matt. What is it, 116?
114 today.
14.
Yeah.
114. Wow, this is awesome. We were on show 12, remember?
I remember, yeah. We were on show 3. Right?
It's insane,
Yeah.
right? I never thought we'd get this far.
Yeah, watching the evolution, man.
It's pretty wild, buddy. I want to thank Natalie Seafood Kitchen, bringing you Mickey Talks every day live at 5 here. And we cannot say enough good things about Natalie Seafood Kitchen in Falston.
We're there every Friday.
Every Friday we broadcast live at 5 o'clock. And, they have been amazing to us, Matt. The food's incredible. They got a tiki tailgate every Sunday now for Ravens.
Yeah, it seems like that is going to be the spot in Harford County, man.
Dude, I don't know if gonna is the word anymore. I think it might be the spot. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. What
Screens
they're
all
doing
over
there.
the place.
It's amazing. It really, really is a great place.
Great entertainment.
Everything. 7 nights a
the
week.
food.
They have live entertainment. The food's off the hook. So Natalie Seafood Kitchen right in Falston, right at the corner of Mountain Road and Route 1. It's going to be a great time.
Absolutely.
Hey, Matt, I want to get our guest right in because I'm really interested to learn about this guy. I came across this guy, I was doom scrolling right on Facebook one night. I see this guy standing in all this trash in the water, right? So I'd stop and young man, handsome man, great shape, starts telling me about the history of Maryland while he's cleaning up the bay.
Right.
And I clicked on the actual link and went and found 50 videos this guy's done. Most of the time he's in the water.
Yeah.
And he makes it really interesting.
You sent me the link.
I sent you the link.
And then I started doom scrolling. And then I'm like, what does this guy have? A teleprompter in the water?
It's unreal.
Yeah.
And joining us in studio is Austin Lewis. How are you, my friend?
Good, brother. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Austin. First questions first. All right. Clearly you're into cleaning up the bay.
Yeah.
And the rivers off of it.
You could say that,
Yeah. What drove you to be such a, lack of a better term,
an advocate,
environmentalist, and advocate for a clean bay? What really drove you to do it?
I just felt I had no choice. You live around this area. You can't ignore the trash. You can't ignore the stories of sewage runovers. I mean, every year, right? It's man gets flesh-eating bacteria here. Woman dies of brain-eating amoeba there. Like it's so beyond that, beyond the news, it's I like to fish. I like my kids to go out in the boat with me and they swim. So this is the water that effectively, for lack of a better word, I'm forcing them to play in. They like it.
I love your idea.
And
right?
eating out of the water, right?
Occasionally I eat out of it, and so this is where we live. This is my home, and I hope that one day they like it enough to call it their home.
Right.
I love Maryland. I love Baltimore. I'm not, originally from here.
Where are you originally from? I knew you weren't from here, by the way. Listening to you talk.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why. There's certain words you've said and towns you've pronounced where I'm like, that dude's from somewhere else. And it's not. It's
Was
really.
it Joe Flacco?
At one point, no, not that at all. Where are you from originally?
So I was born in North Carolina. Grew up both in North Carolina and Florida. I moved here pretty early though. So when people ask where I'm from, I say Maryland.
Gotcha.
Because I've been here since 6th grade.
Okay.
So we're talking
a long time.
Do the math real quick. But yeah, so I've lived here longer than anywhere else.
Yeah,
but I was not born here.
Right.
A lot of people say born and bred in Baltimore. I can't say that.
Right.
Now, is that your full-time gig, or is this something you're doing?
This is the best part. Listen to that.
Yeah. So it's definitely not full time. The work itself is not full time at all. It's 3 or 4 hours out of my day in the morning.
Yeah.
So this came about. I started. By trade, I'm a lot of things really. but I was a financial advisor with a big company called Transamerica, mainly specializing in life, disability insurance, like index annuities, retirement strategies. And so that was like a corporate job, right? I had to go to an office every day, blah, blah, blah. I'm also in the Army National Guard. I'm a military police officer. And so when COVID hit, I was activated for a really long time. That turned into duty down in DC with the, insurrection whole deal going on. So I ended up being on orders for like a year and a half. And effectively, when I got back, the company I was working for had to pretty much give my book of business away that I built up for 7-8 years, because I wasn't there to service
while
it.
you're serving the country, they take your book away.
In their defense,
but I get it. Somebody's got to do it.
Exactly. I just wasn't there.
Right.
And these clients are still needing service. So,
sure.
I was faced with kind of the decision of starting from scratch, if you will.
Sure.
And so, in between that time, before that point had arrived, I had started volunteering with this local charity, the Back River Restoration Committee, which they do a lot of beach cleanups around the area. They'll do Back River, Middle River. Occasionally, we'll hit the Patapsco, and pretty much any area in the cut that you see that there's trash. You know how around here, like an empty street is a dump for people.
Yeah.
So we will try to clean that up. And of course, that stuff naturally flows into rivers and streams. So we will try to clean that up as well before it gets out to the wider bay.
Now, bless you, man, because
unreal.
You are in it, man. You are in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I'm
certainly not on the outside of it.
Austin, let me ask you a question. I just want to make sure I'm clear here. The Back River Restoration, is that the same organization that worked really kind of hand in hand with Tiki Lee's?
Yeah.
For a couple. Yeah. So
they still do.
Yeah. The last, 3 or 4 big events that Tiki Lee's did, I emceed, and we did huge fundraisers for this back. And the tonnage of trash.
Yeah.
I'm not saying pound, tonnage.
Yeah.
The number is just, you don't even understand it because you don't think how much could get in.
It's
the
disgusting.
Waterways.
How does it get in there? How do you get tons of garbage?
A lot of it comes out from the city and stuff.
Most of it's coming from Jones Falls and Herring Run, which runs right through the city.
Yeah.
And it just washes in there, or in the sewers. The sewers, a lot of them don't have grates, right? So you see the sewers on the side of the curb, and it's just, it's like the sewer from It, right? Like it could
just eat anything, man.
So something could get grabbed down in there, and a lot of times it's trash that's going down in there. And it spits out somewhere in a effluent pipe near around a stream, and that gets carried by rain, wind to us.
So I see you in it, and then what are you doing with all that?
So we'll try to sort it as best we can, but it's hard because a lot of this stuff is mixed up with natural debris. So we'll get a combination of styrofoam, sticks, logs, trees, plastic bottles, all mushed together. Old. You get some certain plants out there that will die in the wintertime and fall, and they just pretty much float, and they also capture a lot of stuff. So things like pickerel weed or hydrilla, which has been a real problem. These things are natural vegetation found there, and when they die, they end up capturing a lot of stuff. And so at that point, we have to throw the whole thing away because
Now let's say in the last 10 years, is it cleaner than it used to be? Or is it you still fighting the battle every day and just trying to hold it where it is?
I can't fairly answer that because I wasn't doing this 10 years ago.
Gotcha. Is it cleaner now than when you started?
Yeah.
It's still a major problem, right?
It's still.
Let me ask you this, Austin. You're in it every day pretty much, and your videos speak for themselves. And we're going to get into those videos because I'm fascinated by the way you do it and the technique. However, is this something that should be politically addressed? Is it something that the government can help? Or is this just the life we live because of the size of our country and cities, and is that we're gonna have to live with it?
Well, look, so I'll back up real quick to finishing how I started doing this full time, and then that'll kind of answer that question.
Problem.
So, I started a business as a result of losing that, with having to be faced with starting over. And the business I knew just automatically, I knew I wanted to make it about more than just, making money. There's a lot of financial services, insurance agencies in the area. Almost none of them have a charitable mission whatsoever.
Right.
And so I wanted that to be my entire business. I said, if the people value what I do, then they'll, want to use me when they need me. And that was my kind of basis for the business. And
I
so
love that business plan.
I appreciate. And so they not only do the beach cleanups and then the monthly cleanups, the street cleanups, but we also have a boom system that runs up back river. So that is basically a floating rubber funnel that goes from 695 overpass up to the train bridge. And so that funnels the trash for us that's floating on the water so that we can more easily gather and pick it up. And that doesn't work perfectly because things get passed.
Sure.
Do you think we want to get like a back river Mr. Trash Wheel like they had down in the harbor?
Well, we already are.
They're
Oh, is that
getting it.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was
Okay.
announced back in March or April. Effectively, and this is a long story, but effectively, the city ended up getting sued because of the wastewater treatment plant many years ago, like 2021, something like that.
Is that the one at Montebello?
That's
over
the one
by
right
Lake-
down the street.
Oh, right.
Back
right.
River Wastewater Treatment Plant.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they got sued for the amount of sewage, untreated sewage they were discharging into the water. And effectively, a part of that lawsuit was money that was put aside in a pot in the Chesapeake Bay Trust. And a part of that money that was put into the Chesapeake Bay Trust is being awarded to us to implement this trash wheel. So it was
Wow.
awarded to us to do that. And so that'll, it's going to be a multi-year project, probably not three
Yeah.
years from now.
Where do you go to get a Mr. Trash Wheel? Or who
There's
puts
one
that
guy.
together?
You
want-
go to Mr. Trash
Yeah.
Wheels Are Us.
There's
Mr. Trash
there's
Wheel
one
store.
guy, I forget his name, but there's one guy who actually pretty much invented it.
Wow.
And he pretty much like
Local guy or somebody from out of town?
I don't know his story, but
Yeah.
but effectively he almost subcontracts the thing. So he has the patented design, and then people will purchase that design and patent from him, and he'll help build one for the area that it needs to go into because each area is different. And he's only done, I think this is his fourth one. There's like one in, I think, Panama, and then there's 3 here in Baltimore.
Wow.
So it's his story is impressive. I don't know it the way I should. It could be a future video one day.
Right.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, maybe when we actually get the damn thing in, I can talk more about that. But so yeah, I started doing this every day as a part of our company mission. So I do it with the charity.
Now you say that. Do your employees meet you there?
No.
Okay. All right.
No. So effectively, people who use my business for their life disability insurance needs,
Sure.
they're allowing me to continue to do that every morning.
Right.
So they're kind of paying for my time. Now, the charity itself does also pay other employees.
Yeah.
Right. There is a paid portion when you're doing the boom work.
Right.
They'll pay, but it's charity. It's
Gotcha.
charity
Yeah,
pay.
no, of
It's
course.
$16
Yeah.
an hour for 3
Right.
hours.
Right.
So most people can't do it
Yeah.
because
Everybody's making 50
they
bucks
gotta
to
work a
clean
full-
up the bay.
yeah,
Right.
they got to work a full-time job.
Sure.
So nobody has time to do a $16 an hour job for 3 hours in the morning. So effectively, I'm only able to do that because of the business. People
Right,
like
sure.
that we're doing that.
Do you ever
So-
just feel completely overwhelmed in there? I mean, I
Oh.
feel like I would have that feeling
All the
being in
time.
there. Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Austin, let's go back. Okay, so the first video I saw, I don't remember. I've seen a bunch. I'm going to tell you my favorite one is when the only time the capital of the United States was officially in Maryland.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they burned, was that 1812 when they burned the White House?
Yeah, I think the actual time this happened was 1814.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
remember. But it was the War of 1812.
Right, and was it Monroe or Madison that moved the Congress there? I remember you
I
saying it.
believe it was Madison.
Because I'm watching this, Matt, and he says, I'm here in this little town. You remember the town's name?
Brookville, I think it was.
Something like that. And he says,
See, you see that I don't retain
no, I get it, dude.
as much as I should.
But Matt and I were both like, we watched them and we're like, does that guy have like a teleprompter? Like,
Yeah.
and then you go, I'm a really good editor. And I'm like, I get it. But no, dude, like, that's what makes watching your videos. That's what I found so brilliant
Yeah.
about what you're doing.
You're the
because
perfect spokesperson for this.
It's
man.
incredible.
Yeah.
You really are good at this, man.
Was
And
that your idea to do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's.
Are you a history major? Like,
hell no?
I mean, you're not even interested?
I like it, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm only doing what I enjoy.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Right. I
good.
like cleaning. I like having a clean environment. I like being a business owner. I like building business. I like standing for something more than just what most people think capitalism stands for, which is just greed and sucking
Sure.
money, right?
Yeah, wasn't that it?
And I think by doing that, and so fact, I can end up actually making more money than these other companies that do operate that way. That's
Right.
my thesis.
Right.
So I enjoy trying to put that into practice, and the things that I'm out there talking about are just things that I think were cool. So you'll see a lot of videos about plants or animals.
Yeah.
It's just stuff that I thought was cool.
So
History.
yeah, it seems like not only history, you know about the whole ecosystem there. You were talking about beetles that one day,
Yeah.
that one video I was looking at.
Dude,
Yeah.
you talked for
Yeah.
6 minutes about grass. I
Yeah.
couldn't give a shit about grass. I couldn't
Until he
stop
talks
watching
about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
right.
like, God damn, I got to watch out for his grass. I'm like, this guy's teaching me everything.
Right. I agree.
Everything's very interesting out there. It's been, and I'm learning at the same time, because
Sure.
usually when I do the video, I just learned about it myself.
Right.
And so I learned about it so that I could tell other people about it. And as you can see, some of the information sticks.
No, of course.
Some
dude.
of it doesn't. It's a lot.
You know how many things I've
Yeah.
talked about? I don't even remember the names of things.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
What is the social media if people want to check it out?
where's the best way to find you?
It's all the same tag, Bay Life Brokerage.
Bay Life Brokerage.
Bay Life Brokerage.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of mine are just Bay Life, but I try to add the brokerage in there because there's a Bay Life apparel company that does,
Screw them. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
and so people can get confused because
Sure.
their social media says Bay Life,
Right.
and we even have we used to have like a very similar logo, which
Gotcha.
I thought was my own original until
Until you saw that.
until I saw his, and I was like, wait a minute, like, did I just
When
tell
did I see
myself-
this before?
Yeah. So he's a pretty cool guy. He's actually the guy that owns it, has done some things to help support the Back River Restoration Committee. So it's a nice little community. But yeah, Bay Life Brokerage is the tag name on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a sucker for history. Anybody that knows
Yeah.
me knows that. And it was just such a brilliant way to get it out. Let me ask you this. The average guy, he just shows up at a pier or something, and he fishes the bay.
Yeah.
It's not a boatsman, nothing like that. What can the average person do to help? Is it donate? I mean, does the restoration just need more money to get more equipment? Do you need volunteers?
Get your waders on, man. Get out there.
That's what I'm asking. What do you
So,
guys need?
Well, this can get back into answering your original question, which was, do I think it's a matter of more government
Sure.
or people, whatever? So, yes and no, right? Yes, the charity would love more money. More money could allow a bigger mission. Yes, absolutely. In the short run, we're the only ones that have the type of setup we have. We're the only ones out there dedicating somebody every day to doing that work. And so absolutely more money would allow us to do more of those things. In the long run, the point of me doing it the way you're seeing me doing it, where I'm, all of the social media pages are my business. You don't even know my name until you
Right.
have
I had
ask me
no idea. You
and
never
that's-
say it or anything.
and that's by design, right? So the message that I really want to get out there and build is that you can, in this world, in this economy, build a business that runs off the back of a charitable mission, and that people are not just going to choose
We got to start a charity, man.
I know.
people are not just going to choose that company over the others, but people are like thirsting for that, right? I mean, we're,
Of course.
and the way I see it, we're on the edge of, I think, damn near a revolution,
Apocalypse.
right? People
We
are
really are, aren't
tired
we,
of the income inequality.
Yep.
They're tired of seeing big time CEOs continue to rake in more of the
Billions.
country's money,
Yeah.
and they are worse off in all of these different ways. And so this is my solution to that. My solution to that is, if these companies that want to basically be successful in a capitalist system, if they want to continue that system, they have to start choosing to give back to the people that they're supposed to be making that profit off of.
Well,
They have to provide more in value than they're getting back, at least on the surface, even if it's just for
Totally
fake.
agree, Austin.
Right.
When you see things like this, Matt, and you see a board of a big corporation, and the end of year bonus, every one of them is in 7-digit million
Sure.
bonuses.
Yeah.
You start saying to yourself, that's 100 million they just gave out in bonus. Could you imagine what the Bay could do with 100 million?
So
Yeah.
I mean, 1 year you just don't take your fucking bonus and that much money. Like, and sorry for cussing off. but you know what I'm saying,
I'm
Matt?
trying
Like,
not to
it's
cuss.
absurd,
Yeah.
right? So I'm so glad to hear you say that. Now, you're still active in the Guard, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So is Baltimore going to get the Guard or what, dude?
I don't know. I'm way
Don't answer
too
that.
hesitant to even try to answer that.
No inside scoop yet.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, nothing yet.
Yeah.
Well, Austin, man, listen, I think that what you're doing is obviously noble. It is humble. It is inspiring, all those things. But what it really is to me, I say, is it's going back. Matt, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Somehow society lost its way into just doing what's right.
Yeah.
We used to be a country that would band together, and if somebody had a tragedy, the communities would come together. We'd fix something. We'd all chip in. And it seems like a lot of that's gone.
Yeah, we need to shut the news off and start more of that.
Just talking to each other
and helping each other. And
can people volunteer to help you?
Yeah.
How do people go to volunteer to help clean up the bay?
So everything's run by all that work is run through the charity. So if you want to volunteer, you can just go to the charity website. It's savebackriver.org, Back River Restoration Committee website, and there's all kinds of ways. But again, we have the community cleanups every other month. We're doing this work every day, every morning.
This guy's out there every morning.
So,
when do you stop in the winter? Do you?
No,
You get out that shit in the cold.
wow.
You got like waterproof
I
warm
put as
shit.
much as I can on. Yeah.
But you like been in that thing in February.
While being able to wear waders. Yeah, I mean, listen. It becomes
wetsuit or something, I guess.
It becomes part of the routine. It becomes
No, it doesn't, Austin.
for me-
Not in my world, it doesn't.
like I wouldn't feel fulfilled at the end of the day if I didn't do something in that direction. I can take days off here and there if I had a extra hard day, or if I have a lot of meetings for my other business, right? But yeah, I mean, that's kind of just
How many people are in the water with you every day?
there's
Average.
at least one other guy, sometimes 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if all of a sudden 15 guys showed up and said, "I want to do it," would you take a 15-guy crew out? I mean, can you? Is there enough work?
The charity would have to say yes.
Yeah.
Right. So there's a project manager. She would have to approve all these 15 guys coming.
Gotcha.
Which I don't know. She might.
Right.
Depends if they're able to pay 15 guys. To do it.
Right.
Or if they all want to volunteer. If they all want to volunteer, sure. We can take as many.
It's
people.
amazing.
Yeah.
It really is, Matt. It's so cool what you're doing, man. What is your favorite part about Maryland, the historical stuff that you've talked about? Is there one thing where you're like, I never knew that, and it's really cool?
Man, that is tough. I clearly love the animals. I clearly love. I love the animals. I love it's a freaking zoo out there. Literally, it is your own zoo, and it's under our feet, right? Like we all pass on the highway right over it. No one. And you look down. I mean, the stuff that I found down there that I love animals. I love plants, and to find animals down there that I had no idea existed. It's pretty incredible. I'd never found a Helgramite before.
A what?
I don't know if y'all know what that is.
No.
A Helgramite. It's a
Helgramite.
Helgramite. Yeah. So it's a larva form of a Dobson fly, which is a really big fly.
Okay.
And so Helgramite is basically the larva form of that, and they live in the water until they turn over into this adult form, their fly version. And the Helgramite it probably gets bigger than my hand, lengthwise, thick, and they have these pinchers on the end of them that bite, and they bite.
That sounds like to me. That is something for my nightmares. Right?
Yeah, I'm with Matt. Yeah.
So I have a video. Of the Helgramite I found. It's probably one of my most popular videos. And
I didn't see that. I got to check that out.
Yeah, me too.
I had no idea this thing existed down there, and I have been doing this work for 2 years, almost every day.
Yeah,
had no idea that this thing lived there, and it was there. And there's not a whole lot of them, obviously, because I would have found more. But me finding that's
incredible.
I had no idea what it was. I Googled it. It's like, holy shit, that's a So then
that's a Helgramite.
Yeah.
I've been looking for this thing.
So then I learned all about what a Helgramite does. It's like, and then I talked about it.
That's wild. So have you ever found anything down there that is valuable or cool or interesting? What's your favorite find other than say animals and obviously the waste that you take care of?
You found any bodies yet or anything like that?
That's everyone's first question. No bodies. We found some nasty things. People apparently throw their dead pets over the bridge every now and then.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we found a dead dog.
Oh, anything good that you ever find, like a wedding ring or jewelry or anything cool like that? No,
man, it's Baltimore.
Nothing good in there.
It's Baltimore. Yeah.
I found some ammo. I found a bag full of ammo. That was.
Are you serious? Did you really?
All kinds of 12 gauge, 45.
Yeah.
Just a bag. It was like a food line bag.
You ever do some magnet fishing out there?
No, but I don't. You don't really have to because the water gets real low out there.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
You can
talking,
almost see
especially
what's
in
on
the
bottom.
winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the winter, I mean, you're talking, you can walk easily all the way across Back River. So, no, you can find stuff, but I'm sure there is stuff buried in the sand or sediment
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
would be cool. Yeah.
What do you think? Is the bay healthy?
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
You don't,
I
right?
don't think so.
Yeah.
Just, I mean,
It is good to see dolphins up in it further. That's
Yeah.
a good sign.
yeah, it's one of those, like, you know, if you lived in a garbage patch, or let's say you lived in a dump,
Right.
right? And one day somebody carted off a few pounds of garbage, and it smelled a little less bad, right? You'd
You'd
be like,
still
"Oh,
be living in a
things are
shithole.
getting better, right? like,
I got it.
They're on the way up.
Yeah.
And the dump supervisor,
It's like me saying I'm 5'3" tall, and then tomorrow I'm 5'4".
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, you're on it now.
And so in that metaphor, you got it, like, let's say a dump supervisor, right?
Yeah.
Which you can, fill in the gap with
Sure.
your favorite politician who runs the state. And, that person is saying, look at the numbers. We've
Right.
removed 30 pounds
Right.
of trash from this place.
Yeah, but there was 12 million pounds in
Yeah.
the start.
Whoa, everything's looking better, and so
Yeah.
that's kind of how it's presented to most people. And so you look at, if you Google Chesapeake Bay health right now, you'd see some articles that say health is improving,
Yeah.
and
Would you swim in it?
Oh yeah, I swim in it all the time.
You do?
Yeah.
How about, would you go in the harbor?
Yeah,
That-
probably. Yeah, I'm in the dirtiest probably part of
Right.
it every day anyway.
Yeah.
And
That's
even
what I was
You
saying,
have
man.
some immune system built
Yeah,
up,
I
I'm sure,
probably-
man.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's going to grow gills next year.
You can only get so many infections, right?
So how many kids you have, man?
2,
And boys, girls? What do you
boy
have?
and girl,
How old are your kids?
11 and 7.
Great ages, man.
Yeah.
And they're enjoying the water?
Yeah, I mean, when they were smaller, they were a lot quicker to want to go out with me.
Yeah.
Now they're like,
Well, they have friends now, and dad's a dork.
now they're
I
quick-
raised 3 of them, man.
Now they're quicker to just stay on the couch and
Yeah.
tablet. And,
Well,
Yep.
it was fun when you went out and fished, and now you got them grabbing bags out of the
Yeah.
river.
no, I don't even make
I'm
them clean with
kidding.
me. I used to make them come to cleanups with me.
Yeah.
My daughter used to love it. Doesn't so much anymore, but
Right.
yeah, I mean,
Now you try to get them to fish and have some
Are you-
fun.
I don't mean to pry. Are you married?
try. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
does your wife do it as well? She
She
thinks you're crazy.
no, she doesn't do what I do every day,
Right.
but she'll come on community cleanups.
She will.
Yeah.
See, that's a great family thing,
Yeah,
man.
for
It
sure.
really is. Well, Austin, I'll tell you what, we do the news here every day.
Okay.
Love to have you sit in with us. Is that cool?
Sure.
All right, man. And we'll go in and out of talking about what you do. Feel free to chime in what we do. News is brought to us by Coffee Balam. Go to coffeebalam.com. 10% off with the promo code Mickey Talks. If you like coffee, this is next level stuff. It's not the average
They call it
Su-
specialty coffee.
specialty coffee. Matt never drank coffee in his life, was not a coffee drinker. Got a bag a month ago. He's been drinking coffee every day now.
Well, I love it now.
You
Yeah,
really do?
I really
This-
did. I drink
and
it
you're-
black.
And the funny thing is,
Yeah.
I know you.
Yeah.
You're not selling shit for nobody.
No, I'm
And
really
if you-
not, man.
If you believe it, you'll say.
I was up front when they came on board, and I said, "Look, I love the smell of coffee.
Right.
I love everything coffee flavored, but I don't drink coffee. It's too bitter. I don't like it." And they gave me those samples that day, and I was like, "This is okay."
Yeah.
And I've been drinking it 3 days a week. It comes from Costa Rica, one of the 5 blue zones in the world.
We're gonna make
And,
the Chesapeake a blue zone.
I don't know if we mentioned this enough, man, but they're a Maryland company too. So they're
Yes.
they're a local company.
Oh, I
that you can
forgot
help
that.
out.
You're
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
They are a Maryland company, and they are, by the way, environmentally and is it ecologically?
Yeah.
That's the right word?
Ecologically.
Ecologically involved. So great people. Coffeebalam.com. Thank you.
Use
Here-
promo code Mickey Talks. Right?
Yes. You get 10% off your whole order. Now here he is, the most informative newsman on the planet. Here it is. That's the facts.
Matt.
What do we
So
got?
I don't know if you guys saw the Baltimore Ravens game, but quarterback Lamar Jackson being criticized for shoving a Bills fan in Buffalo during Sunday night's loss.
I know he should have punched him. He
Well,
only shoved him.
here's the
I'm
video on
kidding.
it here.
You can watch.
Over by the fence. Fan hits him up on the head and then hits Lamar Jackson. And after that fan, it wasn't celebrating at all, hit him.
I seen him slap D-Hop, but I wasn't really. He slapped me, and he said he talking. So I just forgot where I was for a little bit, But you gotta think in those situations. You got security out there, let security handle it. But I just let my emotion get the best of me. But hopefully it don't happen today. I
So,
learned that.
you know,
I don't
Coach
know.
Coach Harbaugh, that is defending Lamar.
I kind of am too.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad.
You don't smack football players.
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
Right?
Smack a guy.
Yeah,
What's he
yeah.
supposed to do?
I
Just
don't know
take
what
it?
about Lamar Jackson
Makes you
You
think you
get
can
the
smack
five.
him, right?
from the way he talks or the way he walks that he will just take you, smack him in the face.
Right.
Yeah, it's not
Right.
going to happen.
Maybe this will be a deterrent for
Yeah.
fans in the future because
Yeah.
that guy was banned.
Yeah.
I think he's banned for life from the stadium.
From all
You
stadiums.
can't
Yeah.
put your hands.
Yes.
on-
Right.
Listen, I've said this.
Don't put your hands on anybody.
Can you imagine, seriously, Shaq walking off the court? Some dude shoved Shaq.
Yeah.
Like, it's the dumbest thing you can do.
I liken it to like what you do in stand-up comedy, where
Mhm.
people sit there in the audience and they think it's like their iPad screen
Yeah,
or
they can
something.
just talk
They can
to
do
it.
whatever they want.
Yeah.
You can talk. You can smack players.
Yeah.
I mean, like a video game or something. I mean, I think there was a reality check for the guy.
I
hopefully.
learned at 9 years old or 10 years old at the Baltimore Arena. This is a true story. I saw the Wild Samoans and Andre the Giant fight Bob Backlund, superstar Billy Graham. I don't remember the third good guy,
Yeah.
but Andre was a bad guy at that time, and the Samoans were bad. Anyway, the match ended. They won. They're walking off, and this dude from the audience throws a whole beer on one of the Samoans.
Good
It
idea.
was either Alpha or Sika.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, the Samoans went over the railing, like the guard.
I think I've seen video of this, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, they beat the crap out of this dude, and nobody did anything but make a circle. When they were done, they picked him up and threw him, and I was 4 feet from it, right from the fence, and I must have looked doughy-eyed, and Andre the Giant just put his hand like right on my head, and he's like, "It's okay."
Andre the Giant put his
swear to-
hand on your
dude,
head.
It was like this.
Wow.
Like, I swear to God, one hand was like that, man, right on my head, and he literally said, "You'll be okay," or like, "It's okay." You know that,
Yeah.
that dumb French deaf accent
Oh
he had.
my God.
You know, "It's okay."
So
And
you were convinced this was not a bit. This was not like a
Oh,
shtick.
that was not.
Yeah.
This guy threw. Remember them old school plastic cheap
Yeah,
beer,
sure.
16, 20 ounce
Right.
beers, whole thing. Just
Wow.
pissed off that they won like it's real. Threw the beer, it hit him right like that, right in the face. And he saw it. Man, I'm telling you, it was the wildest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. That's how it ended. Andre saved my life. It's okay.
Well, we know the Philly Karen was absolutely real.
Did you see that, Austin?
did.
Oh,
But the Savannah Bananas gave us their take
they're
on
the
Philly's
best
Karen.
entertainment out right now, by the way.
There you go.
Does the Grinch give everybody the finger like that fun book?
I love that it's the Grinch, though. You know?
Oh my God, bro. It is so great.
Yeah.
I loved it. That's beautiful. I love that. I wish I lived there. I'd go to those games every week.
Yeah, they would look like they'd be fun.
They came to Baltimore, didn't
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The stadium went crazy for them. They
Yeah.
loved them.
they? I bet.
It was awesome.
So I don't know how awesome this is going to be, but the UFC White House event is now set for June.
Yeah.
They switched the date.
It was supposed to be July 4th,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
So sources from the Wall Street Journal have revealed early details concerning the UFC fight card scheduled at the White House next summer due to logistical issues. The event has been moved to June instead of July 4th. So weigh-ins are going to happen at the Lincoln Memorial.
Dude,
On the night of the event, the fights will go down on the south lawn of the White House. Fighters are going to be permitted to warm up inside the White House. There will be a huge screen showing the fights outside, and they're saying that there's going to be a fireworks and a light show that will also be involved.
Wow.
it's unreal, man.
Now, I'm a UFC fan, but I still think this sounds like something out of Idiocracy. I mean, isn't it the scene out of Idiocracy
I want to ask
where the
Austin.
professional
Yeah,
wrestler is
totally.
the president?
Yeah. But I want to ask Austin a question because I respect his opinion a whole lot more than mine before I give my opinion.
Yeah.
Number one, you're a military man. You're a good man. You serve your community. So you hear an event like this, UFC at the White House.
Yeah.
As an American, you think it's great or you think it's ridiculous?
It's literally both at the same time.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
right? But you're fine
That's
with
a
it.
great
right?
answer, man.
That
That's
is a great
it's
answer.
the way I feel,
That's
actually.
exactly the way I
The
feel.
dumbest, coolest thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know what, though? I'll tell you this. If combat sports is going to be the American game from now on,
Yeah.
like that's the thing we treat with the most reverence. You know, if you go to other countries, like in England, soccer, I mean, they're religious. I mean, they play Wembley Stadium. It's a big, big deal for the country. I just don't know if they would do it at like Buckingham Palace. That's the difference, or
Right.
Parliament.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's funny because you look at UFC.
I
and-
thought it should have been in the mall.
Yeah.
Between the monuments, let everybody, and just put jumbotrons all along it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And you could literally, the White House is on the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could literally ride these guys out.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's on the lawn, man.
To Trump, I don't want to go across the street. Too
I mean,
far of a walk.
I had this conversation with our friend Huber recently. UFC on the list of national pastimes for the United States is pretty low down, even as
But
popular as it is.
Dude,
But we still consider baseball
do we?
America's favorite pastime. But what is the biggest sport in America?
It's football.
It's football.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
Football is
yeah.
America's game.
Right.
We try to pretend it's not because we love baseball.
But if you got that question on Jeopardy, what are you going to say?
What was the exact question?
What is America's favorite pastime sport?
Baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
What is baseball?
What is baseball?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Mick, not in the form of a question.
Are you a sports guy? You like
Yeah,
sport?
yeah.
You a Ravens fan?
Yeah.
Orioles fan?
Both.
Yeah. All right.
Somehow.
Yeah, there you go, man. That's because Carolina sucked. No, I'm just kidding.
So Cracker Barrel's efforts to prioritize cost savings come
Yeah, they
with some.
fired that old man on the sign. That didn't work out. They brought him back.
They did. They fired him and his barrel. But former Cracker Barrel employees are coming forward with claims the restaurant chain directed staff to prioritize cost savings and efficiency over customer satisfaction. So what they're saying is that workers were supposed to end fresh-made biscuits and meatloaf, which sparked complaints from customers. However, now sources are saying the modifications have been scrapped because after the outrage over the logo stuff, they went back to everything. So I guess we're getting fresh biscuits again.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't go to Cracker Barrel often. You know what I mean? I do like it. I'm not going to lie.
There's really not many around us. I
Right,
wish
yeah,
there
I
were.
gotta go
'cause
all the way up to Aberdeen.
I actually love them. When I travel, when I'm on the road, it seems to be like a lot along the highway.
Yeah, that's your go-to place.
Well, not go to, but I love their breakfast and
Yeah,
all the different comfort foods they have there. I love it.
you're talking like a real fat guy.
That's
right
fat
now.
guy talk for sure. It's no question. Yeah.
I do like a good Cracker Barrel every now and then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have no problem with the place. I don't. And I don't eat. I mean, seriously, it's not like somebody's going there for their anniversary. So if they're out of biscuits, okay, sit down, Barbara. You will be fine. Get
Yeah.
some toast. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think this is a national emergency.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Yeah,
of course
okay,
not.
good.
Of course not. They're doing just fine.
Yeah, they'll be okay.
I mean, this is probably the best marketing move ever for them to come out and trash the logo and bring it back. I mean, look at all the attention they got.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't.
So Josh Gad confirms the production for Spaceball 2 is about to begin.
Oh, my God.
It was 3 years ago when Gad first pitched the idea to Mel Brooks, and now he's saying he can't believe it's actually happening. It's tentatively being scheduled for at least sometime in 2027. It's going to film in Australia. You big Spaceballs fan?
It's one of the funniest movies. I mean, anything Mel Brooks does, I'm watching.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the interview with it's Mel Brooks, Carl Reiner, and Jerry Sein? It's comedians in cars getting coffee.
Yeah.
When he's with Mel Brooks, and they go to Carl Reiner's house to have dinner, just the three of them in his house. It's the funniest thing. They just tell stories. And Mel Brooks tells a story about when he was working on the show of shows for Sid Caesar. They wrote a script, and the punchline had a number in it. And the original number, the way they wrote it, was 9, was like the number 9. They argued for 2 days in a writer's room about the funniest number. And it turned out it was 8.
8's the
And it
funniest
took them
number.
you got to hear the story.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just those are 2 of the funniest human beings that ever lived. Huge fan.
So Tootsie Roll has remade its nostalgic How Many Licks Tootsie Pop commercial.
Love them.
55 years after its original release.
You got the original?
This is the new one.
Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
I never made it without biting. Ask Mr. Owl.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does
There
it
he
take
is.
to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. 3.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
Didn't someone break the world record to find out how many licks
Yeah,
it took?
I was talking about this earlier. I think there was a university that
Did a
developed
study, right?
a licking machine.
Yes.
And they figured out how many licks.
It was like in the thousands,
if only there was a device.
That was the new commercial?
Yeah, that's
the new one.
Retro.
And they kept with the same retro
So it's the
vibe
same
from,
one, though,
from
right?
55
Yeah.
years
Almost,
ago.
yeah.
Almost, yeah.
Let me see something real quick. We got to talk to our producer real quick,
Okay.
Austin. Was there ever a study done with a licking machine to find out how many licks to the center of a Tootsie Roll? Tell me this isn't just yes. 1996, engineering students built a lick. 252 licks.
Is that what it was to get to the center of the Tootsie
They
Roll
must have
Pop?
used like a porn star's tongue or something. I don't know what the hell. How do you get that? That's crazy.
I don't know. I don't ever make it either, man. I'm gonna crunch that thing.
I put it in my mouth for like a second.
Yeah.
And I just bite it.
Don't have the patience.
I
Yeah.
know. I want that little gum.
I'm with the
inside.
owl, man. I'm with the owl.
Whatever that candle is, they melt in the middle of it.
Right. So they're saying that it's science on how you can get bigger tips from your service job. You want to hear some of these tips?
Well, so if you're a server, this
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
science.
bartender, anybody in the
Yeah.
service industry.
This is scientific how to do it.
That's what they say. It's
Yeah, go ahead.
science.
Yeah,
You know
go
what I mean? So according to SciTech Daily, these are the scientifically proven ways to get larger tips. Number 1, introduce yourself. I think
like it.
that's pretty good
Yes.
advice. Use positive body language. Employ the power of touch, which kind of sounds, it could border on creepy if you're touching
Well, I mean,
people,
if
right?
you walk up and you're like, "Hi, my name's Mickey.
Yeah.
I'll
yeah.
be taking care of you."
Well,
tonight."
how are you going to do the touch, though? What would you do?
I think I would be like, I wouldn't mind shaking somebody's hand.
Okay, right.
You know, you walk up, "Hey, nice to meet you. I'm
Shoulder.
Mickey." Yeah, touch him on the eye. "Hey, Austin, how you doing? Nice to meet you." I
Give him
wouldn't.
a little back rub.
I probably wouldn't touch a woman if I was a man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put my hand
Think
on
I'm
a lady.
not going to massage your shoulders.
You just know how you know how women are. You know what I mean? You look. Never mind. I'm gonna stop now. I like the idea though. What else should they do?
They say repeat the order back, which I always find fascinating when they can memorize your order.
Let me tell you something. That is such a pet peeve with me. When you have like 7 people at a table and the waiter's like, "Go ahead," and it's all in his head, and then everybody gets their food and there's like 2 people. Like, I have the wrong dressing. I'm always like, "Why don't you write it down, you dick?" You're messing everybody's meal up with your bullshit.
Some of those guys can do it. The guys.
No,
and ladies.
there are guys that are amazing,
Yeah.
but there are also guys that just try to be cool.
Here's one: give compliments.
Like to who?
I don't know. I mean, I
The
guess
customer?
you got to be careful with that too. Yeah. You have to
Like
be
if somebody said, "I'll take the 20-ounce steak." Oh, you look like you could eat that. What do you think, Austin? Think that's a nice compliment?
Yeah, I mean, it can't hurt. It can't hurt.
No, it can't.
You be good at this, Mick. They say be entertaining.
Oh yeah. You know what else I like when servers do? When you order something and they go like this. Mm-mm. You ever had that?
No,
You've never ordered
but
something.
that's good advice, though. Right?
I ordered something one time and the server literally looked at me and went like this.
Wow.
I went, "Really?" He went, "Yeah." I went,
Yeah.
"Okay." I ordered something. I was so glad.
I wish somebody would have given me that advice because I went to a seafood place. I'm not going to say the name of the place.
Yeah.
Not a Maryland company.
Right.
And I was
You
like,
were at the RL.
I'm not going to tell. I'm
Was
not going
it
to
the
say.
RL?
I'm not going to say. But they said, I said, "Do you have crab cakes?" And they're like, "Yeah, they're not on the menu, but we do have them." And I was like, "Okay, I'll take them." Biggest mistake
what
ever.
is wrong with you?
Wish he would have gone like, "Yeah, you don't want to, want to do that."
Yeah.
You know,
No,
I would have appreciated that.
Yeah. I'd like a crab cake. Go to another restaurant.
Yeah.
Don't order this one.
And I think this goes a long way too. They say write thank you or draw a smiley face on the check. Use credit to encourage spending, like a credit card logo on the check tray. Call customers by their names. And giving a small token of appreciation, like a Hershey's Kiss or mints or something.
I like a server that has banter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like a conversation real quick.
Because you can overdo entertaining, right?
Yes,
you can be like, I just want to have dinner with my family tonight.
And I'm really good at reading people.
Yeah.
So like, I try to be good, like when they're busy. I know you don't want to hold them up. They're not going to be rude.
Right.
You know, and I sometimes, because I talk so much, I'll keep somebody. And then I remember, I'm sorry, go. And they're like, no, fine. But I like talking to servers.
Sure.
And it doesn't, guys or girls.
Yeah.
I find a lot of people in the service industry to be very entertaining.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a fun business.
I think I'm a good tipper. I mean, you have to really mess up badly for me to leave a bad, like if you give me bad service, I'm giving you 20%.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you. You know, Shannon, that's what she does. And she's amazing.
Yeah.
Like she's like been doing it like forever and she's like great at it.
Yep.
And she'll come home and tell me stories. I laugh my ass off. Like the things she talks with customers about and stuff. I'm like, that's hilarious. You know? So I do know that like when a server's really good, they're really good.
Yeah.
It can make or break a meal, I think.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So how about this service industry here? There is an Orlando bar that's called Grumpy's. And and the bartender stabbed a guy. He charged the victim for drinks that weren't served, and the argument escalated. They went outside, and the guy made crude remarks about the victim's dead mother, and then he stabbed the guy. Grumpy's.
Oh, my God. That's hilarious.
It kind of reminds me of that the bar downtown where they used to insult you. Dick's Last
Resort.
Dick's Last Resort. This is like next level Dick's Resort where they stab you.
I walked in with my kids like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And, you know, my boys are basically at that time, they were like my height. Right now they're taller than me. But we walk in and I swear to God, we sat down and the waiter goes, this is hilarious. We're all standing there actually about to sit down. And the waiter goes, so where's your dad? To all three of us, right? And I look at him and I crack a smile and both my boys, they don't know what's going on. They look like, and you go, he's my dad. And the waiter goes, shame he stopped growing. And I loved it, man.
Yeah.
And then I started giving it back. We had a great time. But did you ever see the show? I think it was on Hulu. It was Louis C.K.'s show, one season. I think it's called Harold and Pete's. And he owned a bar. And Alan Alda plays his father or his uncle. I'm sorry. And they've owned them. It's been in their family for like 100 years.
Yeah.
Literally, the only thing you can get in there are shots of liquor and beer. And one of the scenes, this like New York guy comes in and he's like, can you make a Mai Tai? And Alan Alda's the bartender. And he looks at him and you're thinking he's going to like say something stupid. And he just goes, but he says it, the real words. He goes, just get the F out of here. And the guy's like, what? He goes, you want beer or whiskey? I don't have anything else. And the guy's just like, do you remember, you're old enough. Do you remember old school neighborhood bars?
Of course. Yeah,
there was nothing but like 4 bottles of liquor and beer.
I mean, that's Baltimore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Don't go through all that food. Don't get diabetes because you're an alcoholic.
You going to come down to Grumpy's if you're ever in Orlando, man? We're going to meet up down at Grumpy's.
Hell yeah, I'm going to Grumpy's.
Yeah.
I hope I get stabbed. I want to make the news.
Yeah, it's the tourist thing to do now, man. You go down there, you get knifed.
Yeah.
So finally, guys, there was a man arrested for driving a Barbie Jeep through traffic in Canada. You want to see this?
Of course I do.
George RCMP made an unusual traffic stop Friday morning. Officers stopped and eventually arrested an allegedly impaired driver piloting a pink toy Jeep along 15th Avenue. Police say the man was creating a risk for himself and others driving the battery-powered toy along the busy roadway. Officers say the driver had a suspended license and failed 2 breathalyzer tests.
Well, a friend needed to go pull up money. So and I was just like, okay. I was like, if he's gonna pull up money, I was like, go for a walk. I'll go for a walk with you. And I was just lazy. But I just like, okay, I'll use the Jeep. I didn't think you can get a DUI on a.
This is amazing, Matt.
Got a DUI and a Barbie car. The guy just wanted a Slurpee, though. You know?
I don't even know if that's going to hold up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't even know if that qualifies as a motor vehicle.
Well, I mean, let's see what
it's got to, right? If you're on the road.
They'll get you on a lawnmower. I've seen that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So
anything
police
on a bicycle, they'll get you.
Is that right? Yeah, I don't drink really, so I have no idea. But
they say police pulled him over after receiving multiple calls and discovered he had a suspended license and was drunk, which he confirmed. Lincoln was charged with driving under the influence and plans to dispute the ticket, though he admits he didn't know he was breaking the law by driving the motorized toy on public roads.
So it's a Barbie car.
A Barbie, yeah. It's a kid's motorized vehicle.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Mommy, where's my Barbie truck? Dad went down to the bar. He'll be back.
Guy just wanted a Slurpee, man.
All right, Matt. Thank you. That's the facts, Matt. Austin Lewis in the studio. One more time, Austin. The name of your company?
Bay Life Brokerage.
Bay Life Brokerage. And if you're just joining the show halfway through, Austin does an amazing thing, and that is he has donated a lot of his time and efforts into cleaning up the surrounding rivers and streams to the Chesapeake Bay. And if you go and find his videos, he does it. You're watching him do the work. He's in the muck. And then he's telling you cool stories about Maryland.
You get sucked in. I mean, once you watch one, you know?
I don't understand this. And maybe there's a reason. You should have a donate button on your videos. People just
because we're for a profit. So
gotcha.
I don't want to take donations.
Right. Got it.
Again, the whole idea is to show people that a business can be profitable by doing this.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, Austin, you're an interesting guy, man. Glad to meet you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, we got a little bit of the show left here. One of the things we're going to do right now is, you ready? We're going to do the Music Minute?
Yeah.
Brought to us by the Trifecta Food Truck and Music Festival. I did it.
You did it perfectly this time.
I haven't been able to say that for 3 weeks, Austin. So
Saturday, September 20th.
And we are going to be there. We'll be broadcasting our show live in and out throughout the day. We'll be dropping in, doing breaks. We're going to be there at the event all day.
Hopefully talking to a bunch of the bands.
Talking to bands, talking to fans.
Almost Queen.
If you're a Queen fan, it's like seeing Queen.
What kind of music do you like, Austin?
Oh, a lot.
How old are you, man? I don't know if you're 23 or 48.
I'm 35.
Okay, perfect.
34. I'll be 35 in this year.
Gotcha.
I like a lot of different music. Big country fan. But I mean, yeah, a lot of different genres. It's probably more about what I'm not into.
What are you not into?
Not a heavy metal guy, not a screamo guy.
Told you, Matt. You're the problem.
Yeah, I like probably calm, sad music, if you will.
I hear you.
I like old country songs. I like
you like peaceful shit.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
I'm a big reggae fan.
Right on. See, I can get down with that. I love reggae, the rock reggae stuff.
And I also got to point out,
and old country.
But if you've noticed, Austin is built like the Oscar award. You ever see the Oscar trophy?
Yeah.
That dude is so ripped. I'm going to hold him up and thank him at the end of the show. I want to thank my mom and dad, my acting coach. Dude, when I met you downstairs and you're walking up, I'm like, this son of a bitch looks, it's crazy. Man, you're in good shape. Matt and I have been talking. I lost 27 pounds recently.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying, but I don't look like that.
Yeah.
You've been working out since you were young, right?
Yeah.
You got healthy young and stayed healthy.
Yeah, my dad, he bought me my first weight set when I was about 8 years old.
Oh, boy, you better thicken up.
Doctors were not huge fans of that.
Well, you look great, man.
I appreciate it.
Definitely. All right, let's get into it, dude.
All right, so speaking of festivals, there is a Fire Festival musical that's in the works right now.
That's the one that got rained out and canceled, the tornado or the hurricane.
It didn't really get rained out. It was just a big scam.
Oh, right. I'm confusing it with the other. Right. That's the guy that ripped everybody off.
Right. So this is a comedy musical called Fire Fest the Musical. It's in the works. The producers called the idea, quote, exciting, weird, and potentially disastrous. Comedy based on the debacle that was the original 2017 Fire Festival.
God, it's been that long. That's 8 years ago.
And it's amazing that people are going to buy tickets to this. They bought tickets to Fire Festival 1, Fire Festival 2, and now they're going to buy tickets to a musical about it all.
I don't know what to say. I think a lot of people just have the I want to see what happens mentality.
Yeah. No word if there is if the people who bought Fire Festival on eBay back in July, if that person is even involved in this. That would be interesting.
That would be
they have
fascinating.
the rights to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always said, we always say on the show that that list is probably one of the most valuable lists ever because those people will literally buy anything.
Yeah,
right?
it's incredible. Without a doubt.
If I was a marketer, I would pay top dollar for that list.
By the way, there's a good move for your insurance business. Grab that list, buddy. There's some people with some coin.
Yeah. So Sting's lawyer claims that former police bandmates may have been substantially overpaid. We did this story earlier. Sting's lawyer is responding to a recent lawsuit filed by his former bandmates in the police over lost royalties, claiming that they may have actually been substantially overpaid. They estimate that they're owed in excess of $2 million. But as a response, Sting's lawyers claim that they signed an agreement covering the arrangers' fees in 2016. And they also called Copeland and Summers' lawsuit an illegitimate attempt to reinterpret the 2016 agreement.
This is getting ugly, and I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it too. It's unfortunate.
I love the police, man. That sucks.
Yeah. You like the cars, though, don't you?
I do like the cars.
Yeah, there's a new book out that has revealed that the three living members have been working on unreleased demos from the late Rick Ocasek the past few years.
Yeah, when did he die?
He died, was it 2019?
Yeah, it was about 6-7 years ago, right?
Yeah. He's
he
from
was
Baltimore.
a Maryland guy. Yeah, without a doubt.
And I think that my friend, my good friend, might have lived in his townhouse where his family lived, where he grew up back in
No
the day.
kidding.
Yeah.
I know a girl that banged him. Does that count?
Sure.
Swear to God, I do. Actually, I know two. I know two. Yeah,
Wow.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he wasn't even in Baltimore when they did. He was famous.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he left Maryland later. But he went to school at the church right up the road from where he was. And a friend of mine has connections in that church, and I was doing some kind of psycho stalkerish kind of stuff, just trying to piece stuff together and figure it all out.
Yeah, you little freak.
No, it's really interesting, man. Yeah.
Austin, you're gonna find his body in the bay one day. I'm telling you, Matt's gonna search for the wrong dude one day.
So let's see here. So Bruce Dickinson, Iron Maiden singer, he was doing an impromptu duet with a busker. I got video of it here.
Hell yeah! Did the busker know who it was?
I can't tell, but they did Judas Priest's "You've Got Another Thing Coming" together.
Real quick before you play that, have you ever seen the video of Steven Tyler in Rome?
Yeah, it's great, man.
When he just starts singing and that kid is like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah.
That's got it. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's funny.
Damn, that guy gets around. Dude.
Champagne for infinity, yeah. If I think I sit around asking for the ride, thinking like a fool, thinking face to do it night. Now there is a fortune waiting to be had. You think I let it go, you're mad. You got another thing coming. Let's go. I know. Yeah, you got another thing coming.
I gotta be honest, I didn't even recognize Bruce Dickinson in that video.
The thing. He's dressed like a grandfather at Disney World.
Yeah.
Come
Crazy.
on, we're gonna go to It's a Small World. By the way, we talk about a lot of musicians on this show, and Bruce Dickinson, in my eyes, is like, am I wrong here? Is he sort of forgotten as one of the vocal greats in the world?
I don't know if he's forgotten,
But does he get mentioned with, Mercury and those guys and Plant? And
probably not, because he's,
but I think he should
he's
be.
in a metal genre. Oh, yeah, I mean, he's got crazy pipes for sure.
Ridiculous. I'm not even that big of an Iron Maiden fan.
Growing up, I was a huge Iron Maiden fan. And I still love them.
Yeah,
for sure. I stopped following them.
I like the two songs. I like Run to the Hills and what's the one?
Woe to you,
no,
earth and sea.
No, what's the one that you do my
Trooper?
That's a bad
Trooper.
song.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude can sing, man.
Absolutely.
I get him confused. No, never mind. Dio was Sabbath.
Dio was with Sabbath for a little bit.
Got it. Iron Maiden's always been Dickinson, right?
No, they've had a bunch of different singers.
Imposters.
Actually. Yeah. Well, Dickinson's my favorite for sure. No question.
Dickinson's the only one in my
I'm
house.
the same. Paul Diano was on the first two albums.
They're
British.
English, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. You're a fan, right? Maiden fan?
I'm still a huge fan.
Yeah.
I stopped following them after I don't know what
Eddie
year it
retired.
was. Eddie's still kicking, man.
Is he really?
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious.
So there was a viral merch fail at the Deftones and System of a Down show.
Yep.
They had a concert in Toronto with special merch, but the band names on the shirts were swapped, which created a viral sensation. So System of a Down was labeled as Deftones and vice versa, leading to high demand for the misprinted shirts online.
How can you misprint a shirt if it's on that shirt? If that's what it is, that's what it is.
No, I mean, System of a Down had a design, Deftones had a design, and they swapped the names on the T-shirts.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Kind of like, when there's a mistake on a coin, that's what all the collectors
Of
want.
course.
They want the mistakes.
Yeah.
John from System of a Down commented on the situation, said he suggested that the mix-up may have been intentional.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, could have been just to create something valuable. They said they will never be printed again. They're unique items. So
when I went and saw Billy Idol and Joan Jett last month, it's the first real concert I'd been to in a long time where I actually went to the merch area.
Yeah,
I could not believe the merch now. It's better than the show. You can shop at the merch shop. You can get anything you want: long sleeves, short sleeves, hoodies, hats, purses. I was like, they're all took the lesson from Kiss. Just put your name on anything.
I mean, unfortunately, they have to now because that's the only way they're making money. They're not making money on their albums anymore. They make money by touring and on merch.
Well,
I mean, that's the big money.
But you want to hear something crazy? The younger bands are set because there's no more labels. They're doing it all themselves. Like that band, that band I like, that young band, The Field.
Yeah.
They own all their everything.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Red Clay Strays.
They pay huge money to make these albums.
Yes.
And they don't get recouped off of this album sales. The only
Not
way
like
to
it
recoup
used
that
to.
money
You're right.
and make
It's
money
tour.
is the tour,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
No, I know.
And you still got to have the distribution.
Yep. That's hard too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where they really get you, the distribution deals.
That's a good band there, Red Clay Strays.
You like them?
Oh, yeah, they're good.
Dude,
Mickey sings their praises constantly.
Let me tell you something. This is no lie. I found them. They had 13,000 followers. Within 2 months, they were over 1 million. And I was like, I found them. I took all the credit. I'm like, nah, they had 13,000 friends. I was the first stranger. I love that band.
What year was that?
Probably about a year ago. Honestly. Yeah, dude, they blew up. What happened? That song, the one, the big one. She comes from oh my God.
Yes.
Wondering why.
Yeah.
That song, when that song dropped, it blew up, and the Rolling Stones reached out and hired them to open on their tour.
Oh wow.
So that they went like this. There wasn't even a climb. It was a wall and straight up.
Crazy. Because my brother-in-law, he had an album.
Yeah.
A vinyl album from theirs 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, who the hell is this?
Yeah.
And he played it for me, and I was like, damn.
It's
so I started getting
unreal.
Yeah, so I guess they've been making music for a while, but they weren't super popular.
No, I think they've been around for 7 years, 8 years
That makes
down
sense.
in that South region.
Yeah.
And then when that song came out, they did a live performance. I want to say it was either the Grand Ole Opry or somewhere, and they blew up.
Yeah.
And Mick
It's
Jagger,
a lot of bands like that. They're around forever, and then they just all of a sudden, boom.
boom, overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's wild, man. That's cool. You like them?
It's the
though.
internet.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
internet,
yeah.
dude. It's yeah. Well, Austin Lewis, one of my favorite guests so far, man.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
I definitely would like to have you back. And if I'm dead serious about this, I want to give you and the Back River Restoration people a green light on the show. If you ever have something coming up or you need us to announce something,
Oh, it's wonderful.
just shoot a text, a call, come in. The door's open, man. I think what
Awesome.
you guys are doing is amazing. We all benefit from it. And you're a good man,
Yeah, so
Austin.
thank you,
Appreciate
man.
it.
The world needs more men like you. I mean that.
Yeah.
I'm not even being funny. I'm serious. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
true, man.
Yeah.
So great to meet you, Austin.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Matt, tomorrow
One more time, Austin. Give out your
yeah.
the social media so people can follow you.
Yeah, it's
they should.
At Bay Life Brokerage, at Bay Life or at Bay Life Brokerage, but most of them are at Bay Life Brokerage, Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah, I guarantee. I haven't even checked, but I guarantee you that Drea
posted up in the comments.
Yeah, everything's covered. Trust me. We have a producer who doesn't get paid, who doesn't ask for anything, and is the greatest producer either one of us have ever had.
Makes us like cool merch, like these coasters and
she's amazing.
Pens and stuff with Mickey Talks logo on it.
I got to get me one of them.
Yeah. I'll get you everything you need, buddy. Yeah. All right, so please check out Austin's work. It's incredible, and his videos are so entertaining and educational.
Absolutely.
We need more of that in the
Love
world.
them.
Austin Lewis, thank you. Matt Davis, tell people how to find us if they're not.
MickeyTalks.com. That's where you go right now to get your Mickey Talks shirt, hat, hoodie, because hoodie season is coming.
Yep.
And of course, grab your last minute tickets for this Thursday, September 11th. We're doing the screening of Spinal Tap, and we've got Never Never opening the show. We're going to give away tickets till they're gone. So get us ASAP at mickeytalkspod@gmail.com. Put Spinal Tap 2 in the subject and give us your name. We got all the info in the description if you want to check it out.
See, Austin, that's why I let him do that, because that would have taken me 8 minutes. I'd have talked about 14 other things. All right, Austin, thank you. Matt, I love you, buddy. See everybody tomorrow at 5. Bye, everybody. Thank you.